Welcome back to another episode of Excuse My Grandma. It's Kim and my co-host.
Grandma Gail.
Halloween is coming.
I know. The city has turned into one large pumpkin. I think the buildings actually have contests. Who does the prettiest
I don't think
facade? So. Oh, the Upper East Side. There are loads of wonderful buildings who have big pumpkins.
Maybe it's not a real contest, but it's like a neighborly competition.
And the cleaner on the corner of 82nd Street has goblins and ghosts and witches on sticks, and
some of them should be
fabulous.
Illegal.
Why?
Because it's so scary. Like you just look at them and
well,
they're
that's
like
true.
those,
This one, the one at the cleaner is scary.
Like,
they are scary, but I think kids like that. They like to be scared at Halloween. I never liked it either. But there are certain blocks when you were growing up, and when your mom even were growing up in the 80s, that used to have the whole street did it. Specifically the townhouses. They made fabulous creations and goblins and ghosts and chains.
It's actually gotten better now because I think they actually block off the street. I don't know if they did before.
Well, no, 78th Street always was blocked off for the kids, yeah. But it's really a fun time of the year, and hopefully, because the rain has finally stopped in this part of the world. And actually, you know what happened? I was watching the news yesterday. I was telling you that a whole wall of mud fell in Tarrytown on the tracks, and there's a man's house, literally with his pool, that abuts next to the wall, and they're having to shore it up because it looks like his whole house is going to tip into the Hudson River. We had so much rain the ground couldn't absorb it all. It was really amazing. So
it's moving out and having my own place for the last 3 years. I don't think I've ever decorated my apartment or anything for Halloween.
Yeah, but I think you have a lot of young kids in your building. I don't know if they go from floor to floor.
They actually do. You can put something on your door.
Right. We have the same thing.
If you want to do it.
Right.
Which I guess I will if I'm home. I just don't know if I'll be home yet. But I'm thinking maybe I should have a few girls over, like watch a Halloween movie and eat candy. Why is that funny?
In a costume? With a mask on or a costume?
Costume's optional. Actually, costume's required.
All right. Well, candy is very important, so you can go across the street and get some bags of candy.
I was going on Pinterest and looking at like all these skeleton charcuterie boards that people do.
Right. But fun.
Like, you can also do them made of candy, and it's like a beautiful array of things. I might do that.
That sounds like a lot of fun. That's very creative.
Maybe you can help me.
We are I got a comment from somebody about our cooking shows. We're going to have my son. He said we need new knives. We need a whole new thing. We're going to have to go back to cooking school. I mean, I never went, but I think I enjoy it. I actually like our little forays into the cooking when we do it on the weekends. So, but people can't be. I don't think people are that critical. He was being very critical because he's a good chef, but
well, I don't think we're claiming to be chefs.
No.
I think we're just trying our best.
Well, we made that string bean casserole this weekend. And for those who didn't see us live.
I haven't posted it.
Oh, all right. Well, Kimmy
will. So I will post it before this episode comes out, or I'll try to.
Well, you'll see. Whatever. We made a string bean casserole that was supposed to be reminiscent of what my mother made in the 50s. And I must say, it was, I think, our big problem with the casserole. It didn't taste bad. It was with mushroom soup and fried onions.
I've never even heard of a recipe like
well
this.
That's on the Campbell soup can. It's there.
Yeah, you're right.
But the problem is, I think we used too good of string beans. You're supposed to use the frozen French's string beans. We went fresh. As soon as anything normal goes into the recipe, it gets ruined.
It has to be like chemicals only.
Exactly. It has to have preservatives in it.
That's like I have that for the Kraft mac and cheese, which is so nostalgic for like a 90s baby.
Right.
And like now, like you can't make the mac and cheese like with fresh cheeses and stuff.
No.
Like, it has to be the chemical powder that you pour into the pasta to have that.
Well, to have the flavor that you remember.
Right.
Otherwise, it tastes like something else, and it's not really the same thing.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, do you have any Halloween parties?
Yes. Normally I like ask around because it's my favorite holiday and try to get invited to a million things. This year, I think I'm just going to stick to Saturday night.
Well, that's good. That's mature.
Yeah.
That's good. That shows you're aging well.
Yes. At at Zero Bond, which is like one of the, the social club that I belong to, because they always have a great Halloween party. It was actually the reason I joined originally. Although last year was Studio 54 themed.
Oh, that's
actually it was 70s theme.
Right, Liza Minnelli.
Just letting people know that Millie the dog joined. Just for those who are watching the clip.
Who want to know how this dog has like become a monster.
Okay. We got Millie a pumpkin outfit for Halloween.
All right, Kimberly, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
Anyway, I was talking about the 70s party. I showed up as like flower power instead of disco, which, was not I did not get the memo. This year's theme at Zero Bond is Dante's Descent. So I think that means like devil, right?
Yeah, or something in black or with something dash of red.
Okay, so I ordered like like devil horns off Amazon, and I put them on top of a veil. This is what I was thinking.
Oh, that's good.
With a black dress under and high boots.
Sounds good.
Is it cool or you hate it?
No, I think it's cute.
I haven't worn it yet, so now is your time to tell me whether you
I
like
think it looks cute.
All right.
You sort of look, what was it? Remember Shrek? You look like you have Shrek's head on are those horns?
They're like Maleficent horns.
All right. Okay.
No?
No, I think that looks good. It looks cute.
All right. Anyway.
Definitely the right costume for Hell Night.
For Hell Night. For Hell Night, I should just dress as like my ex-boyfriends. Haha. It was a joke.
All right. Well, anyway, on to a lighter subject. That
wasn't light?
No, I'm going to Crystal Bridges this week, which I'm so excited about, which is in Arkansas, in Bentonville, Arkansas.
Have you been to Arkansas?
I've never been to Arkansas. I watch a program on television on HGTV where they do all the homes in the Mars farm where they're two terrific designers. I hope I see them on the street, but we're going for the art collection. It's one of the great museums in the United States.
Is it like a well-known thing?
Oh, yeah. But it's not easy to get to. So, I'm going on an American flight. It's about 3 hours
girls?
With 30 other women on an art trip. We have an art lecture, and it should be really fun.
I should have come with them and filmed the whole
Well, they
thing.
wanted you to come, but you had something going on, so I didn't put you on the list at the time when they planned it. Now it's sold out. we got a group of crazy ladies going to this museum. I know almost everybody. I think there were one or two on the group that I didn't know.
Is it going to be cliquey?
We're 90 years old. I don't think anybody's cliquey. We all know each other at this point.
And do you have your own room?
Yes, of course you have your own room.
Does everyone have their own room?
Yes, everybody has their own room.
So it's not like a housewives
trip
where they have to fight over the rooms.
No one's fighting over the rooms. Everybody's perfectly happy.
Is everyone in
We've
the
all
same
traveled
hotel?
before. We've all traveled before
Right.
together,
So it's a good group.
we understand each other's personalities.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm looking forward to it. I'll take pictures. They say the collection is outstanding, and the gardens are supposed to be beautiful. They're surrounding gardens that the Walmart family has put in the same area, and I'm just hoping unfortunately it's scheduled to rain on the day we're going to the gardens. So I'm going to pack a little small umbrella because I'm definitely going after flying 3.5 hours to go see this. I'm definitely going to the gardens as well.
Yeah, we'll take a lot of pictures.
I will.
So I
hope it's better than the gardens I saw outside of France with Poppy.
Right.
That he
took me
to
story, right?
that he took me to a garden show.
Yeah.
I could have bought
Someone's
plants.
backyard.
Took me
Someone's
impatience.
yard sale.
I could have bought impatience for the backyard.
Okay, we are going to answer some listener questions from the Ask Grandma Anything. Number 1 is, if you could be stuck at any age, what age would you choose and why?
If I could be stuck at any age, I probably would like to be in my late 20s or early 30s when I was just starting to have a family and I had little children, and I really loved that. I loved the adventure of seeing my children grow, and I really liked it. And it was fun to be young. You went all over. You never were tired. You pushed the stroller or the carriage. It was great. Well, maybe you need vitamins. I didn't need them in those days.
Oh, I don't know. You're just better than me, I guess.
I don't think so.
Do you get tired of social media?
Well, I don't really go on social media, so I don't get tired of it. I mean, I love the people who stop us on the street and recognize us all the time. That's fun. I enjoy that, and I love talking to them and hearing what they have to say. But I don't really go on social media, so I don't know. I know you're my champion of that.
You just started when I logged you into our accounts, being able to scroll through and stuff is a recent thing for you that you've been doing. Like,
I do that. It's fun. There's certain people I like to follow. There are a few comedians I really enjoy.
But then how do you monitor how much time you spend?
I don't spend more than 5 minutes.
But most people, they get addicted.
I know, but I'm not addicted.
Okay. Do you have a favorite silverware brand?
I used to love Christoffel, which is a silver plate, and it's very chic and very contemporary and pretty looking. But I don't really have anything in particular that I love. I don't really use my real silver anymore because you have to polish it, sort of keep it in the drawer.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
What's your go-to airport or travel outfit?
Well, my travel outfit has changed over the years, Kim. I'm sure everybody's has. I used to look quite nice when I traveled. Now I wear the least outfit that I like, so I don't mess it because the planes are so not very clean, and I usually wear either jeans or sweatpants. Yeah, I'm not a lover of traveling, and traveling has become, it used to be a luxury. It's now really a necessity and usually not too pleasant. And the airports, for me, I'm an older person at this point, the walkway from the entrance of the even the new airports like LaGuardia in Manhattan, in New York, are miles to the gate. And Kennedy is the same. Miami is the worst. I mean, you need a 2-day tour to get to your gate. So that becomes a problem. And they don't have, usually the walkways which move are always out of order. I don't understand it.
Yeah, that's so true.
I can't figure it out. So it's become a hassle. I don't have a favorite airport. I really don't. I think they're all terrible.
No, airport outfit.
Oh, the outfits? Well, the outfits are strictly sweatpants or jeans and a warm sweater, because the air conditioning on the planes are always different than what the outside air is. So I like to be prepared. I layer it.
Yeah. How far do you try to walk every day?
Well, I try to walk a couple of miles.
How do you know how many miles?
Well, I know approximately how many blocks, so I try to walk like 20 blocks a day, or I used to walk more, but I don't do it as much anymore. Gotten lazy.
Okay. We can end on this question. What is the best mindset to have around rejection?
Well, I think rejection is always sad because it's usually a disappointment that something didn't work out. Whether it be a job, whether it be a personal relationship, it could be anything that you're rejected at. And I think you have to sit back, take a deep breath, and say, listen, I'll get on with it. I'm going to try again. If it's not that, if it's in a relationship issue, I will make sure that I will not follow the same pattern again to be rejected on another level. I would try to go for a completely different kind of person that I was going with. If it's a job, jobs end. I mean, it's a precarious world now, especially with AI and with all the work days and with COVID rules. So it's not easy out there in the workforce. So I do understand that. And you just have to get up on your feet and put your best foot forward, put your resume together, and, go ahead. Somebody is going to find you the most perfect position in life, the most perfect partner, eventually.
Every kettle has its lid.
That's correct.
That's your rule. Okay. Just to end the episode, we know the world is still a scary, terrible place right now. We're trying to stay light and positive with our content, but it's hard, and we're trying to do what we can and do our part as well. So
everybody keep the faith. It's going to get better. It's going to be a long fall for most of us who are hoping for peace and the hostages to be returned to their families, and then to really rid the earth of these animals, and then we can get about making solutions that work for everybody. But I think everybody has to get on with their daily lives as best they can. I know it's hard, but do it.
Okay, thank you for listening to another episode of Excuse My Grandma. Follow us on social media. We're Excuse My Grandma. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.